Hello and welcome to another episode of Ken Training, where we want to train you on how to tackle projects like this one on your own. Today's project is going to be just an extremely simple project. We have a Grohe aerator. Here's a picture of the new aerator that we're going to be installing. Came with this tool here, which completely corresponds with the aerator, so it goes in like this here. We just have to unscrew the old one and screw in the new one. There is a gasket that goes in here. Let me show it to you. I have it right here. So you just got to make it all comes with it, but you have to make sure that your gasket sits inside of there just right when you go to screw this in. I purchased, and here's the part number as well. I want to show you the part number. Now, this particular part cost me $25, which to me is outrageous just to change a simple aerator. So, I'm going to do it on this Grohe faucet right here, which I'm going to show you. I personally don't like these faucets. I'm going to show you the faucet that I really like, which is like $100 Moen faucet. I'll show you that in this, as I'm talking right here. It should be displaying for you right on the screen right now. Okay, now let me show you why we want to change out this aerator. Alright, so here is the Grohe faucet where we're going to change out the aerator. This does have a pull-out handle where I can show you the aerator right here when we go to change it out, but let me explain why I want to change it out. So I'm going to put the faucet on, and underneath here it's got this button right here, and I can use that to toggle between stream and spray. Now, see how strong that stream is, and it's really giving me a lot of excess spray. So that's a little aggressive. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change out the aerator. So, okay, my associate is going to change out this aerator. So, first thing he's going to do is he's going to pull out the faucet head there, and he's going to go ahead and put in the tool, which allows him to unscrew. You have to make sure that tool is fully seated, and you got to hold it in tight while you're turning it. Go ahead, unscrew. See how he's doing that? You got to hold it in while you're unscrewing. Otherwise, the tabs are very brittle and they'll break off very, very easily. So see, just give it time. Don't rush it. Make sure the tool is fully seated in when you turn it. Otherwise, you're going to break the tabs off. So it does take a minute in order to do it. But he's getting it. Alright. Then he's going to try to turn it by hand, but if it's still stuck, you still have to use the tool. It's a little slippery. Sometimes using a paper towel will give you enough grip to try to pull it out. Alright, so I want to show you guys, we're going to change out this aerator, but look how bad this aerator is. So there's the stream. When I click the button underneath, there's the spread. You can see that spray is absolutely ridiculous. Alright, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this screwdriver, and I'm going to try to, because I know the threads are loose, but it's still not popping out. So I'm going to try to pick in there and try to grab it, and I might have to wiggle it from 4 different points to try to get this to come out. It's a little bit of a challenge, let's just say. But I'm like kind of walking it out. Lock it out. Here we go. I got the aerator loose. The gasket is still in it, and now there's the bad aerator right there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the water on, and I'm going to toggle the button here just to make sure that it's nice and clean underneath. So I'm going to use my finger with the small amount of water. I'm going to use my finger like this so that I can kind of clean out any calcium magnesium deposits that are potentially in there. But everything seems to be okay. Now that we're good there, I'm going to take the new aerator, making sure the gasket is seated correctly. I got to hold that gasket just right when I put this in and make sure it doesn't shift. And I have to go straight in until that meets up there, and it just met up. I could feel it. Now I'm going to put in my tool, and I'm going to go to the left just to make sure I don't have any cross threads. And then I'm going to turn to the right. Okay, I can feel it going in, screwing in. I'm trying to make sure I don't disrupt that gasket. Alright, let's see what that looks like. See how I still got those drips? That means either my gasket's not seated or the aerator's not seated completely. So I'm going to take it back out. Now the gasket should not be shifting on me now, so that should not be an issue. I'm going to try to screw in tighter to make a better seal. Okay, that's as tight as I want to go. Now, let's see what that does. See how much better that is? That's 100 times better than when we first started this project. That's got a nice spray pattern now, where it's not a ridiculous spray pattern, which is what we were getting with this aerator, the one that we removed. So that's all there is to it. Changing out the aerator on one of these Grohe faucets. I hope you got something out of this video. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and smash that like button down for me right now. Subscribe to my channel, Ken Training. I will catch you on the flip side.